Okay, good day, everyone. This is the voice of Visionaire speaking, and we're going to talk about quickly. I want to talk about AUD, the Australian dollar today, and what I'm looking at because it's one of the best trades I'm seeing right now. And, I want to advise some few people that thinks that trading is what I want to advise. Let me just use this as a word of advice for some people trading to do. If you're a professional trader and you are not funded or you have low capitals, please, I would advise you something. You are here to make money, not to gamble. I know that you want to day trade or scalp, but remember you don't have money, and fundamentals event happen on a daily basis that might throw you off. Are you getting it? In trading, like your economic calendars. Are you getting it? So your economic calendars do actually disrupt this market and they end up throwing you off and making you lose money. But you are not here to lose money. So that's why I always call for proper setups. This is right time right now. We have a initial jobless claim coming up today. Are you getting? So let me just talk about the Australian dollar quickly. With what you are saying, what are you saying? Are you getting it? Always wait for proper areas of values. Are you getting it? And as you can see right now, I have a previous, we broke down from this. This was our last breakdown. Are you getting break of structure? That was our last break of structure we had there. This was our last break of structure, which we broke down from. Are you getting it? And since then, we have a previous retests. After breaking down, we tested that area of value and that broke of structure. We got this first retest, this second retest, the third retest, this is the fourth retest. Are you getting it? So this is the fourth time we are trying to break that area to the upside and we are not breaking it. So sentiment aside, always plan your trade because you can't be having what's it called, $1,000, $500, and trying to take a one lot or even a 0.1 lot account on your trade. You're supposed to use at least 2 to 5% of your account to enter and use a proper stop loss, not just because you say that your stop losses must be 20 or must be 50. You have to plan your trade. If it will take you to use 100 pip stop loss and the 2% of your account is 0.02, use it with time. It's compounding. Trading is consistency. So what I'm talking about this Australian dollar is because I believe that dollar has been coming down for quite a while now, and we are at a particular area of value right now, which may take the dollar back up to this kind of extent in the falling wedge formation. So, and this area we are right now, I'm looking at us to break it. Getting it there, we test and come back up, which will bring some of the what's it called? This is a liquidity area for me, which will break some of the what's it called? If it does not break it, it comes down. Are you getting? So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to transfer that because for the past 3 weeks or 2 weeks, the Euro USD has been on a bull run. Euro USD has been on a bull run. GBP USD has also been on a bull run since March 8th. Are you getting it? And AUD USD has been consolidating instead in a rising channel. So to me, I think AUD is the weakest. That's what I'm talking about it. And I'm finding value right now in this AUD, what's it called, trade. So I tend not to look at the back. I just try to flow with the market. Are you getting it? Because we have a rejection. So I wait for quality setups. And what do I mean by quality setups? Setups like this, so that because right now, if I'm to analyze very well, probably go to the 6-hour chart so that I can be a little bit cashy. I will just say that, okay, since we have been coming from this bullet bearish, what's it called, setup, are you getting it? Doing higher highs, higher lows, lower low, lower high, then a new lower low, a lower high, a new lower low, lower high, then a new lower low again. Now, this is the last lower high we have. We are failing to break it. Are you getting it? So since we're not breaking it, this might definitely come and turn a double top formation. Are you getting it? Or even a triple top formation and break below this and retest this trend line and come down, continue the trend to the downside. And if this happens, it has a, what's it called? Because it was the last lower high we had before this break. So there's a way I trade this kind of setups. I guess in it and get my target. So I might drive this all down to 6,400 area. From where we are right now is about 6,700. That's on that 300 pips to the downside. I guess in the I will use price action and swing to swing this, because whatever I'm seeing here right now is that this is an aggressive entry. Hold on. This is the last area that we might come back to. Where is my arrow? Arrow, sorry. Okay. This is the last area we are right now. So if I should get this properly well, I'm looking for us to come and do a double top formation again. I get it here. Then I will enter aggressively or break down, break this last structure well, properly well with a 4-hourly candle. I guess, and let me go back to the 4 with a 4-hourly candle. Then I'm seeing a proper break, not just a wick, a proper break. Then retest this particular trend line, then use my Fibonacci to see a 0.5 or 0.618 retracement. Are you getting it? Then I start taking an entry to the downside, putting my stop loss above here. Are you getting it? And from here, 6,694 that we is right now to 786. Let me just say 700 to 786, or to where we are right now is about 100 pips or 120 pips. So if this is going to be a breakdown, no matter even the event that is going to happen, you know that you have a short trade incoming, a short trade incoming. So you should learn to plan your trades very well before taking these trades, and not just jump into trades, because if you plan your trades very well, you are like 100% sure that the trade will go well. Are you getting? So it's important, it's very, very important that you plan your trades very well. Aggressive entry at double top. Are you getting? So I'll need this aggressive entry at double top. I would like this to bounce back and come here so that I can enter aggressively, or I would like it to break down so that I can enter conservatively to the downside. Are you getting it? So if this was our last lower high, are you getting it? And we put a fib trade extension to it and see where it's coming to, and it holds. So put here and pull here. Our tick profit will now be, this second tick profit will be here, and the first tick profit will be here, 0.618 and 0.786. So if I should take this off right now, you see that when you plan your trade very well, even though you are using up to 20% of your account and you know that you have 100 pip stop loss, you know that your trade goes well. Are you getting? So definitely we are talking about 700 to 6,570, about 130 pips. So even though you are using one lot here, you know you have $1,300 coming. If you have what's it called, the first take profit. So this is my first TP one, because this particular chart pattern is actually 60% sure to break to the downside. So why not wait for your proper structures to build? Are you getting it? Your proper structures to build before entering this market. And TP2 is at 0.2, is at 0.56615. Let me put 6 as 6515. So if you have this at the back of your mind that you have about 200 pips incoming, or about, if you definitely come back here to form a double top, I'll be very, very glad, because if we can form a double top here, definitely we'll break down, breaking this last, what's it called, then retesting or breaking this last level of lower higher low. They will know that we'll change character to the downside here, then come back to retest this trend line that is happening right now, then start coming down to get about 130 pips or 200 pips. So if you plan your trade very well and you wait for your proper structures to form, you definitely be in profit, not just wanting to take trades every day. So Wait for your proper structures to form, as it's forming right now on the dollar, as it's forming right now on the gold. Are you getting it? As it's forming right now on gold, and on gold, I said we want to talk about just AUD. On gold, a lot of things are also forming on gold. Are you getting it? And a lot of what's it called? Area of value structures are also forming on what do you call it? Euro USD. Are you getting it? Because this is an area of value that we are rejecting from right now. So wait for your structures to form and don't assume. Just don't assume. These are times. Are you getting it? Like AUD NZD. Why is AUD NZD in a downtrend? I've given it an AUD NZD trade. Why I'm trading this because we broke down from this what's it called? Rising channel, and we broke down, retested. We've been on a bearish move since that time, doing lower low, lower high, then on that lower, sorry, lower low, lower high, then on that lower low, they were rejected 3 times. Same thing I'm telling you right now, like this rejection right now. So rejected 3 times. Are you getting it? And we have been on this consolidation phase before breaking down. Are you getting it? To retest this particular area again to either be on a continuation pattern to the downside or just reach here and continue breaking down to our previous, are you getting it, area of value. So when you have this and you have your trade plans and you have proper structures like this, why are you jumping on trades every day? Why are you jumping on trades every day? Plan your trades very well. Use stop losses, are you getting it? And make sure that you have your structure in place. If you have your structure in place, trust me, you will never lose money because whatever is happening here right now is something called drop base. Are you getting drop? Go and look for it on NZD USD. Are you getting it? So whatever is happening on AUD right now is still the same thing as drop base drop also. So it can be in any form. It can be in any form. That's why I'm even trying to trade. Are you getting drop base drop? Are you getting it? And the drop might be even go further to maybe our weekly area of value. And this market has been trading in between this range. Are you getting it? So, and definitely we might even drop further. Are you getting drop further up to 6,200, 0.6217 area or 6200 area, giving us another about 500 pips into the future, because you have to look where you are trading from and say that, okay, if this is the case and we are on a downtrend, AUD might also drop to this downtrend. Don't try to, look at the back, but areas of values are very, very important. Where have we had good resistance ever since? Look at this, where we broke out from and retested AUD. So definitely we might be coming down, are you getting it, to these areas where we tested before and found good area of value. Are you getting it? So these are things you should be looking out for in your trading, the whole structure, because only one news cannot just disrupt the market. Only one news or two news. It takes months, weeks, years for an economy to form, for you to. So trading, say you are trading news, to me, I don't trade news because I have two areas of value now. The first one where we got this move from, and the major one where we got our, what's it called? And the major one where we got our head and shoulders pattern from, that broke to the upside. And what was the target of this break if you measure it? These are things you should be waiting for, not just trading alone. Are you getting it? Because if you are waited for this and enter this trade here and let it run up to this last lower high, definitely you would have made about let me say 900, 500, 400 pips to the upside. So wait for confirmed trades and let it run. If you are waiting for proper, what's it called? Proper area of value, I'm looking for this area of value to hold. Are you getting? So this is how I build my market. Before I went back right now, you can see that. Before I went back, you can see that I've not even drawn all this. But does it perfectly coincide with what I've been saying all since? Yes, because markets don't just fail. You are the one that's been failing to analyze these markets properly. Because as we're talking about right now, it's trying to tell us that I'm going to drop up to this extent. If you can do a proper top-down analysis and don't just trade, because of what you are saying. It's good to flow with the market, and I'm flowing with the market, but overall, what I've put down here now, does it make sense to you? Because when I started this class, I have not even done analysis to the back. I was just flowing to the market, and they say, well, the trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. So wait for your proper structures to form, and don't just go. For even that reason alone, I am just gonna, do what? Because right now, this market has actually broken the last high to the upside. So definitely we need a retracement to the downside. Are you getting it? To find an entry again on GBP/USD for an area of value. Or we've broken structure to the upside here. Definitely we need a retracement to the downside to probably an area of value again. Or, probably this major fairly low area to start trending to the upside again. So if you look at the market like this all the time, you will definitely know what? You definitely still be in profit and not lose any trade instead of gambling with your money. This is what I do. I'm here to make money, not to gamble. Like I said, I'm here to make money and not to gamble. That's why you see that if you watch all my videos perfectly well, I've always been in profit for the past 2 years, swing trading, because I plan my trade very well. So I'll upload this video for you to add to your psychology, because trading, to be profitable in trading, is actually not how professional you are, not how professional scalper you are, how you take your trades or your strategy. Is how your psychological level, how inclined you are with your psychology in trading. So don't just trade because you want to trade. There are areas that hold. Look for those areas and, train your psychology very well so that you will not mess it up. I will just end this here because I was talking about the AUD pairs and, you know, doing my proper analysis and saying what is happening. So I use sometimes these fundamentals always respect market structure. This is what's it called? NZD/USD that has broken to the upside right now. So we might take an entry here and start NZD economy might start going, giving our trade here, value, and start flushing down. If NZD is going up and EG is going down, what is going to happen on NZD/USD? What's going to happen on if AUD is going up, what's the AUD is going down, NZD is going up, what's going to happen on NZD/USD? Definitely is going to flush down. So if you have this and you use a lot of multi-time frame or multi-chart patterns, compare it NZD, compare AUD and what's happening. If you flow with it, definitely you will see that you are getting your psychological terms right, not just trading. Are you getting? So learn to put your psychology right and not just trade. Not just trade. Because with time, on the higher time frame, whatever is happening here right now will form perfectly well for you. Are you getting it? So if you go to your weekly time frame, you will see perfectly clear and what has been happening. Because right now, we are in this range. We have been in this weekly range all this while. Are you getting it? So if you are doing your analysis from, look at the weekly, we must come down. We are trying to come down. So if you're not looking at the higher time frames to get your buyers and just planning to reverse from there like that, thinking that will reverse, you're actually making a big mistake. So plan your trades very well. You are here to make money, not to lose money. Plan your trade very well. Are we bearish on NZD/USD or we are bullish? We tried to break above, we couldn't break, and we are coming down again. So we are still going down. So once you start looking at it with this light lens and saying that, okay, whatever might happen is that definitely we're coming to this weekly area of value. You have that in mind already. So you know that your bias is bearish. And if this is even giving you this, AUDNZ is giving you this, definitely AUD is still doing the same. That's why it's sluggish. You get it? People don't just put money into, because the more you put money into an asset, are you getting it? The more it's going, and the market does just three things. I keep saying this: is either is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and trend to the upside, or is making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower lows to the downside, or is actually consolidating. Are you getting? So that's the consolidation happen on AUD, NZD on the weekly, being transformed for you into the 4-hourly, daily, and those ones. So if you start using that, I trade only support and resistance. I trade only support and resistance support. you make mistakes because this thing does not work that way. You actually have to flow with the market to be in the market. So let me end this for you. And I believe that with this video, you'll be able to, change your psychology and how you look at trading before you take trades. My name still remains Mr. Marion Nelson, the CEO of Visionex Limited. Bye for now. Today still remains the 6th of April, 2023. Bye for now.